Here is a Craftmade CXL ceiling fan, and this is, well, the story behind this one is I was going somewhere the other day and I saw this thing sitting on the side of the road in a pile of junk, so of course I had to stop and get it. And I was going somewhere at the time, so I didn't have, I didn't investigate it, see what it was. I just threw it in the car and had to keep going. It was fully assembled, the blades were all on there, well, except for two of them. Two of the blades is broken. One of them was broken clean off, and then the other one was like snapped, but it was still hanging, and then it eventually broke when I was taking it in the house. Anyways, I was pretty happy to find out that this is actually something more than worth getting for free. It's a Craftmade. I've actually wanted one of these CXL fans for quite some time now, and they're worth quite a bit of money too. I think the motors alone retail for about $175. But anyways, I thought it was going to work because they had taken the time to tape the controller. I guess this is a remote control module. Let me see. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm guessing that's what this is. Yeah. They had taken the time to tape this to one of the blades, so I figured it probably works. I mean, if it didn't work, why in the world would you do that? But anyways, get this off here before it turns sticky. So it came with this. This seems to work. I guess that's reverse, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, does it have a reverse switch on there? No, it doesn't. Anyways, so yeah, so got this, and I took it in the house. I'm looking at it. Obviously, the blades are have seen better days. You can see there's evidence of swelling, so I have to get new blades anyways because one of them's busted up. Two of them are busted up. But I was looking at the dirt on some of these irons. Looks like it was wet at some point, and I look at parts of the motor. You can see it looks like it was water splashed at one point, especially on the vents of the motor. I'll zoom in on this thing here. You can see it really looks like at one point that was wet. And knowing my luck with bearings, I figured this thing probably had bad bearings. And I spun it, and while it's not quiet, I certainly was not expecting to hear what I heard. The whole darn thing is full of water. Now, generally speaking, and this is generally, not always 100% of the time, but generally speaking, when electronics get wet, you can dry them out and they'll work just fine. And that is really my hope here. I can't tell if the bearings are okay or not. Oh, I think I can hear them. I can't imagine they're okay. Well, the bearings are gone, obviously, because it's wet, so this really stinks. I was hoping that this was going to be, kind of a nice fan to have, but yeah. Got a light kit, I guess. I'm sure that works just fine. This is a regular old, light. It came with everything but the mounting bracket. Don't have the mounting bracket, but I think a generic ball and socket one would work just fine. But yeah, this really stinks. I mean, the bearings they're noisy. And they're not super noisy, but I imagine they're going to get worse over time because they're sitting in water. It sounds like there's quite a bit of water in there, though oddly enough it doesn't. Oh, I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm not sure if it's worth. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's all rusty in there. It hasn't rained in about 4 or 5 days, and I just picked this up yesterday, so I'm guessing it's been sitting out there for a long time because it was sitting somewhere I don't normally drive. So I guess I'll dump whatever water I can out of here, and unfortunately, I mean, this is not worth my time. The bearings were good, I would say it's worth it, but that stinks. Oh man. This is full of water. It's a fair bit of water in there, plus whatever came out on the bench. Well, that's more than disappointing. That really stinks. Oh well. Don't have anything in it. Not out of anything, I guess. You know, we have a nice set of irons, and I mean the motor, maybe it runs. I don't know. I don't want to plug it in when it's wet. Obviously, that's not a really intellectual idea, but can't get a good spin on this. I want to see just how bad the bearings are. Not terrible. I wonder if they'd be usable. I mean, of course, they'll probably get worse over time now that they're wet. I don't know. I'm going to dry it out. I guess we should open it up and dry it out. Why not? Yeah, let's open it up. That's really stinks. That's super disappointing. I thought I had finally gotten a good feeling. I was going to put this in the bedroom, but clearly we're not doing that anymore. This is all crazy. What in the world? It's not actually... I don't think that's actually holding it in anyways. It doesn't appear to be. Actually, you know what? I wonder if this down rod I could use it on the that industrial ceiling fan, because it looks like it's going to be the right size. This one is a little bit too big, and this one is, it's a fair bit smaller. But actually, you know what? Maybe this won't be a total loss. Well, I shouldn't say it's a loss. I don't have anything in it, but maybe it'll be at least a partial gain, because maybe I can use the down rod. Well, let's set that aside for now. Okay. Let's see here. We have 4 screws on the top of the motor. Move that before it spills, because that's something that would happen. Looks like it's from 2004. So it's, it's 0004, so I guess that would be maybe January 2004. Or quite possibly April 2000, I don't know. Either way, it's more than 10 years old, so it would have quite a few hours on it if they used it yearly or regularly. the night's still young. After this, I think I will grab that industrial fan and see if I can get this down ready to fit on that. And then maybe put that in the computer. I don't have to deal with this at all. Okay, I thought this separated from the bottom. Maybe it doesn't. I've never worked on one of these before, so excuse my incompetence here. Okay, where is this? The whole housing is loose. I don't want this to come apart. I don't want to jack up the finish. Not that it's really worth anything, but... Alright, somebody tell me in the comments how I get this thing undone, because I don't understand it. Yeah, that's not coming apart at all. Alright, help me in the comments box. I don't get it. Well, disappointing, but it is what it is. Could be worse. Could have paid something for it. That would really stink.